Hey, good afternoon. Tyler here, Survive Smart. Hope you're well today. Hope you're grateful today. Hope you're after being the best person, being the best version you can possibly be. Sober, shredded, savage servants. That's what we're here. That's what we're after. Um, so, yeah, first, here today, I really just want to talk about self worth and why and how we start to feel and why our self-worth diminishes over time, starting from a very young age and what we're taught through the school systems and, maybe our parents and what they tell us and how to fix it and then how to get it back and how to, do great things in life. I'm on my mission here every single day. So this is just a journey brand once again, take along for the ride. What I've been able to come back from, what I beat, what I still choose to beat every day. Not that it just goes away, you know what I'm saying? But this helps me stay accountable. This helps me help others. And like I said, I want to be consistent with it. So today, we're going to talk about self-worth here real quick. So if you're struggling with feeling good about yourself, if you're struggling with feeling like you're worthy, of some things like having a relationship, doing good at your job, making a certain amount of money, being a certain type of person. I used to just, from my point of view, I've always really wanted to be great. I guess I can just start remembering high school, which is, 12, 13 years ago or so now. I wanted to be the best baseball player, I could possibly be. Did I think I'd be the next Derek Jeter, Chipper Jones? I wanted to think so, but did I truly believe it? I can't necessarily say I really did, and I think that being around the people I was with, I wasn't always the greatest. Like I started working really hard, started hitting every day. I figured out at that age that I did have to work a certain amount to get better each day. And with that work, it really started to build the confidence. It really started to become the belief. And then in the games, I would pitch really well. I would hit really well. I would field really well. And like when I did mess up, it really, really sucked. It really hurt. I kind of always had that as a young age. I always wanted to work hard. I never wanted to leave the field, according to my dad. I was just that type of person now. So I did start smoking weed sophomore year. I'm sure that messed with that conscience. I'm sure that messed with that work ethic. Now, I would still go to the field, hit by myself, do all these things that nobody else was really doing around me, which really made me feel good. And once again, I played good. I got a college scholarship, was still thinking I was going to get drafted, and then just looking back, I know I didn't work hard enough. I really didn't put in the work that these other guys were doing. I mean, you look at these guys who were in the pros and these athletes who really came from nothing, really didn't have a chance, really wasn't supposed to make it, but they did, because I'm sure the amount of work that they put in, the outputs that they put in, really gave them that clarity of the input and that confidence that that's who they're going to be. And that's, it just builds that type of person. So the work instills the worth. I think a lot of us, and me included, big time, are still so focused on the actual result that we want in life. I wanted that result of getting drafted and getting that big paycheck and that pro lifestyle, just I always wanted that result, but I never did the amount of work that it took to get there. And I'm 6'2", I'm 210 pounds. I mean, back then I was 6'1", 180, eating peanut butter and fluff sandwiches down the hallway every single day. Trying to gain weight and so just really going back to the self-worth stuff. If you are struggling in any area of your life, and really what I'm here with Survive Smart is you want to be the best man or woman you can be in your relationship. You want to get the best body that you possibly can, and which all of this takes time. So stop thinking like, oh man, I'm never going to get there, because you got to think 1 year, 5 year, 10 year, 20 year, 30 years down the road. Like, just to be obsessed with the work and the days, every day that you have to cultivate that person you want to be. And the self-worth and the confidence will come at the end of each day. Like each day I wake up with so much negativity, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people do, who want a certain result. I think we all want all these great things in life, because you look at somebody fit, you want to look like that. You look at yourself in the mirror, you want to look different. If you don't look the way you do want to already. don't lie to yourself here. Like, if you watch this and you think that, oh yeah, I look fine, I'm cool with that, and then you're like, not really, in the back of your head, like, you got to get in the gym, you got to start exercising, you got to start putting the right food in your body. And if you do it all day long, into the night, and if you're being a great person to your spouse or your family or to your business or your job, and you're being that employee who's making the extra calls, who's helping the clients, and it's all going to seem like so much, and it's like, oh, you can only do that one thing, just focus on one thing, or all that shit. Like, no, like, you have to focus on all of it, because how you do the one thing is how you're going to do everything. And that's just so true. Like, if you're faking it at home, if you're faking it at your job, if you're doing all this shit that's easy, oh yeah, I'm working out, and then you go eat like 10 Twinkies, it's like, what are you doing? So that's my message today. Like, the actual work instills the worth of them believing and then becoming. Everybody's looking at all these people who have already made it, who have already done all this work that really isn't shown. Like, everything now is all these people who have already made it, and no one saw what work they put in. I mean, yeah, they talk about it, but like, you don't see it, so you don't. All you're seeing is that end result all the time. And I think it's creating so much cognitive dissonance to all of us in the community, all of the people who are on this mission, which is, I think, is like 95% of people. We see the top 5 and top 1%, and we want that body, we want that money, we want that car, we want that relationship, blah 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 blah. Like, I want all those things too, and I'm on a mission to get those things. But I'm figuring it out that, like, I have to do so much output each day to build that input of belief, because I've struggled with all this self-belief and all this shit. So I escaped to drinking and drugs and all these selfish desires in the past that obviously are still in my mind day to day. Like, I fuck this work, like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to have to do, I want it to be easy, and all that stuff. And like, that is what's killing us every day, and that's why everybody's going backwards. And then they realize, like, oh, they go fuck it off, and they go make that decision to get that instant gratification, and it feels great. You're like, oh man, I'm stress free. You have that drink, you do that. And when I would have that drink, I would then threaten people's lives who I love very much, and that's turned into such a painful thing. So I'm still coming out of all of this stuff that I did in the past, but I don't have a choice to sit there and think of it. I have to pick up the phone and make the dials for life insurance. I have to pick up the phone, send the emails for mortgages. I have to be a good husband to my wife every single day. Whatever she needs, like, she's got it. You know what I'm saying? And whatever my newborn baby daughter needs, like, she's got it, and there's no worries there. I don't want no stress nowhere, but it is stress. It is. And the level ups come when the stress comes in. That's when you know that you're on that mission. And when that stress comes in and you handle it correctly, and then more stress comes in and you handle it correctly, and you're putting the good food in your body so you can handle it, you're getting a good enough amount of sleep so you can handle it. But stop thinking like, oh man, I need 7 to 8 hours. Oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. There is those things that you have to do daily to become the person that you want. But balancing all these things is, don't get so caught up in that, because like, it's like, oh, I didn't get 7 hours, I'm tired, oh fuck it today, and then I'll do it tomorrow, and then all these excuses start to come in. So that's really what I'm saying. Like, get the blueprint, get in the gym, do whatever fitness workout you want to do, to lose the weight you need, eat the stuff you need to eat. We can figure out a balanced diet. You don't have to be like absolutely perfect, and then eventually, like, you're gonna want more and more. You're gonna want to look better, so it'll get better. You're gonna want more money. You're gonna want more things. So then you just kind of grow, and your self-worth grows with it. So do the work, start building the self-worth, start doing the outputs you need to do to create that strong, input inside of you, that internal belief, and just listen to what you need to do. When you listen to the things that come in and say it's okay to go do those other things that are going to deviate you from your path, then you need to say no. Revert, like, get back onto the mission right away. And then, earn some of these things, and over time, you can start putting in some of these pleasures, so to speak. But the amount, what you want to be in life is going to amount to how much, like, pleasure you put in, because that's going to deter you off your path. The more pleasure you put into your life, it's going to keep deterring you off that mission. And then, the more pain and the more purpose driven you are, you're just going to get better and better and better, and you're going to feel better. Like, you're lying to yourself if you think you feel good by watching all this stuff, and then you missing out on the stuff you need to do, or eating all those pleasure seeking things and knowing that you're just screwed up what you were trying to do, missing the gym, missing like work, not putting it in at work all day long, not grinding, not being the best you could possibly be. Just do all those things and you will get, I think we'll get like more than we could ever imagine. So I'm here with you. I'm grinding with you. Tyler, Survive Smart. Have any questions, hit me in the comments on Instagram, survivesmart.co. Would love to help, love to serve. This is all just free stuff right now. I am a coach, but I do mortgages. I do life insurance. I have a painting company. I'm very busy, spouse, newborn baby. So, but whatever I can do to help, let's get it. And I hope you have a great day.